Hey everybody, welcome to the Magnolia Sessions. We're here to premiere the brand new video from our old friends, the band VIVIAN, and stay tuned afterwards for a short interview.
Light flickered in it all had turned. Reality was changed. In that warped glimmer, all the universes collided in that frame. All I ever wanted, all I ever dreamed in that instant was all just snatched away. Swimming in the infinite, I saw a path laid that took my breath away. But forever, start forever in the light of that instant.
All right, we're back with the band Vivian. We just watched their video, and that turned out really great. Tell me about Vivian. This is a fairly newish band, but you guys have done quite a few things in the short amount of time you've been together, it seems like.
Try to do as much as you can when you can't leave your house.
Right. Yeah.
Although we're not in our house right now, so.
That's true. We're at my work. We started this band about a year ago, really like September of 2019, post Stella Luce, which was our old band, Mm-hmm. And it is really kind of our exploration. It was kind of intended to be Alana's solo project that I was producing, and turned into a collaboration of both music and life, I guess.
Sounds right. Yeah.
So, what style of music would you call what Vivian does? Because it's got a pretty unique sound to it.
We're calling it dream pop, but I suspect it's not actually dream pop because I've always been really bad at doing things within whatever genre.
Right.
That like lines that were set up. So
Well,
you just try to find like the closest thing to the thing you do and be like, yeah, that's totally what it is.
Sort of the interesting thing when you do that is you go for this one thing and then it ends up being like your own thing because
Sure.
through you
We
it
couldn't
can't really be
do
that.
it. Yeah, quite. We didn't like fully achieve the pop sound that we were going for, but I think that's not a bad thing. It was
In
more-
retrospect, we were like, I don't like that. I don't like the thing that I was trying to get closer to, so it would make sense that I didn't get as close to it as I may have intended.
There's some pop elements in there though, like that one song I told you I thought it sounded like a James Bond theme song.
And that, it definitely it's like a life goal of mine, actually.
I think as far as style goes, my biggest influence for what I bring to the band is like The Cure, and then that combined with like hip hop and more modern like Run the Jewels style production.
Sure.
I realized like if I could merge these two things that I love, we might have something really cool. And it's not like revolutionary. Portishead has kind of done that, and Fantagram kind of does that, but this is just our, trying to do something simple, stripped down, less cooks in the kitchen. And really the aim was to record an album without worrying about how we had to do it live, and just
Right.
whatever fit the song.
In writing
was
the
the
song,
thing.
it was just trying to make the best song that we could make and something that was catchy, that fit lyrically into many scenarios and have it still be profound yet,
Going in like a
Open.
reverse order as opposed to like playing the song and then recording it and then figure out how to play it live.
absolutely.
Yep.
And, that in a band is a struggle in itself, but with just the two of us and then learning how to get over years of being in a band training and just like, this is,
This is
how
the way
we
it's
play it
supposed to
now.
be.
And yeah,
I think
it was a challenge.
our old band did it very much the opposite way. In Stahaluce, we would write a song and like refine it and play it live a bunch of times and then go record it. And we really prided ourselves on being able to like record it in one take the way that we
You
wanted
had it
it.
down in and out.
And we realized no one is impressed if you can record a like 4-song EP in a day. They think you didn't really like spend time on it.
Right.
You get this great live thing, but they don't understand the 6 months that it took to like build to that moment. And I think this is like the opposite of, we record a song partially and then just listen to it for 2 months before revisiting it. And
Sure.
it's kind of been more of an issue of removing things than adding them. A lot of these songs started with like a really, really dense tapestry of noises that we were experimenting with, and then
Right,
we tried to like narrow it down to just what was contributing.
You
something.
do every instrument you can think of that you like, and you're like, this melody on top of this melody on top of this melody, and then and then you're like,
Shave it off a little bit.
maybe we're a bit
Trim the
caffeinated
fat.
that day.
What is the name of your album?
The Warped Glimmer.
The Warped Glimmer. And that's actually been getting some radio play, isn't it?
Yeah, we few like community and local radio stations around the country, and
Great.
so we were feeling really encouraged by the reception of it.
Yeah.
There's a song that's the title track of the album that people have been playing, and that's the Bond one.
Nice. Yeah,
Maybe.
I love that song. Well, we're going to keep it a little short and sweet, but I always like to end these conversations with a question of what is one of the weirdest or funniest, strangest / any of those things that's happened at a gig?
See, this is difficult because our first gig is next week. Really.
Yeah,
Well, it could be in
this
all
band.
the bands that you've ever played in. Like, it doesn't.
But we
doesn't have to
were
be.
actually just before we came into the room telling the tale of Tim's kissing booth at Stella Luce's last show.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Kissing booth.
And
That's
how,
a good story.
And how pre-COVID the kissing booth was cute and fun, but at the same time you're like, you can't do that every show, you're gonna get the flu. And post-COVID you're like,
Now
you
we're like,
did
you're
what?
gonna die.
You're like, what?
Yeah.
Kissing booth.
Basically, we decided to dissolve that band, and we had our final show at the Mishawaka and had a lot of merch left over, and we told people on stage, like, come visit our merch / kissing booth and
Come
make a
visit
deal.
our merch booth and give it a smooch.
But I was the only, like, no one
can't
else
believe-
from the band joined me there.
I
At the
can't
To be
believe
fair,
I-
I was actually talking to you in the green room and I was trying to go join him, and by the time I got there, he was like, it was great.
Yeah, sometimes I chat people up a little bit and they can't get to where they're supposed to be going. But I'm actually bummed I missed my big chance to have a hot makeout session with old Tim here.
Well, maybe once COVID-19 has died down,
Give us a year.
bring it back.
We'll circle back, put a pin in it for now.
I long for the day that we can, like, all get physically not creepy but close to each other and do that again. I don't know. I think
Yeah.
it's
I'm a-
crazy to think that
I'm
was
a
just 1
hugger.
year ago that I was fully willing to, like, kiss strangers. But I was like, Alana likes to tell it like I was tongue kissing people, but that's not really the case.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
But even, like, hugging a stranger right now
Sure.
is like, who do you think you are trying
Right.
to touch me if I don't know you?
yeah.
So hopefully we can get back.
Well,
To
I think
connecting
that
physically.
we will. We're going to get back there. And I think that, during these times, it's always nice to have good new music. And we're real stoked that you guys are putting stuff out right now.
Thank you.
So, well, thanks for chatting. Well, thanks for watching the Magnolia Sessions. I would like to thank our sponsors, Music City Hot Chicken and Mishawaka Amphitheater, as well as the School of Rock for letting us shoot the video and do the interview in there. We'll see you next time.